What's going on, guys? It is Darku here, and today I'm going to be showing you how to make a Pokemon game, and this is going to be episode number 1, and we're going to be showing you how to change the intro of the game. So that'll be like step 1 of the game itself. Obviously the first thing you see is the intro or whatever. So you download Pokemon Essentials. I would make a video on it, but my internet connection, as you can see, is dead. So I can't show you how to download it, other than go to the description, go to my website, which is in the description, go to the downloads page, and you should see Pokemon Essentials there, which you can download and whatnot, do what you have to. I think I've already updated it for you and everything as well, so you don't have to worry about that. Anyway, so when you download it, open it up, and obviously you're going to have all this stuff. If you don't have, RPG Maker for free, then, well, RPG Maker in general, just try and find it on my YouTube page, or I'll put that in the description as well, like a little link to how to get RPG Maker for free. It's a full tutorial on how to do it, so you know you can't really get lost. Anyway, this is what we're going to be doing. So this one's called, when you download it, it would say Pokemon Essentials V12, V15, whatever. This is the latest version for me. I don't know when you're going to watch this video. If you're watching it recently, this will probably be the latest version for you as well, but it may change in the future. So I'm going to rename it real quick and call it Pokemon Essentials, and in brackets Pokemon Justice, because that's what my game's going to be called. V2. Pokemon Justice V2. So that's what we're going to name it. I'm going to put that just anywhere, just ignore my background. I've got a lot of rubbish on my desktop, it is. So we're going to click on the Pokemon Essentials Pokemon Justice V2, that's my one. Obviously yours will just be Essentials, or if you name it. And you are going to open up this one here, right here. The RPG one. Hold on, let's try and make that a bit bigger, shall we? Large icons. There you go. So you're going to click on the game. I'm going to rename this one as well. You can if you want to as well. Pokemon Justice V.2. Because I've already made one and it didn't go so well because I've been learning. So Pokemon Justice V.2, and it's got a capital U. So when you start it up, hold on, I'm going to quickly close it because that's going to bother me for ages if I don't fix that. Pokemon Justice V2. There we go. Right. Okay. No, it didn't save. Oh, there we go. Okay, cool. What is it doing? Hold on. It says Pokemon Justice V2. Pokemon Justice .2, that'll do. Alright, I don't even care. .2. Okay, so when you start it up anyway, this will be what it looks like, and this is like the default pattern, which the guy who made this has given you. The original, I wouldn't say it's the original because it's very different, but it's like the main original things that you need to know about and everything like that. So if you click on this person, right click on them, edit event, and you'll see what they say and everything like that, so that's really cool. Obviously if you're new to this, then you'll know, then you won't really know too much. So anyway, without further ado, let's go to the intro. We're going to quickly minimize, if you can see bottom left here, quickly minimizing everything. I'm going to go to new map, and we're going to call it all original stuff. Okay, because you'll see why. Obviously I'll go all original stuff, and we don't want it in the intro. What did I do that for? Pokemon Essentials, that's where we want it. Nope. Alright, we want it in there. There we go. So all original stuff. Now we're going to hold down, actually we can't. Okay, we're just going to drag everything in the original stuff. Does that make sense? Like drag each map into all original stuff. So after you do that, I'll quickly go through this. So, all original stuff, everything is in all original stuff. So you minimize that. There you go. So you got like all the original stuff that was in the game already is just in one folder now, okay? So we're going to make a new map. And we're going to make it like, say, 25 by... There we go. 25 by 25, just because, and then we're going to call it, we're going to call it test map. Alright, because I'm going to use this for like everything, and I've hit caps. This could not go more wrong. Test map. There you go. Test map. Tile set, we're going to leave that as outside, just because that's outside, obviously. We're not going to mess with the background music yet. That's what BGM stands for, background music. We're just going to leave that as nothing. Okay, so just nothing. So this is what it looks like. Now we're going to go ahead and grab the, up here, layer 1. You can see all these little tools. I'm going to quickly tell you what they are. Okay, you've got like new project, open project, save. Actually, they tell you what they are, but layer 1 is like mainly grass stuff, if that makes sense. So that's like, yeah, it's just like mainly grass, okay? So we're going to go to layer 2 is like you can put something on the grass and then like you can see it's on there. Layer 3 is like on top of layer 2 as well. So obviously if that's there, that's going to be over the flower and stuff like that, if that makes sense. So yeah, that's how that works. Okay, so the best thing I'm going to do now is hold right on the mouse click, hold it, and drag across all this. And then we're going to hit the, I think it's the bucket, is it the bucket? No, I use the square, the rectangle thing, so that we can just hold the left click in and just drag it across. That's easy like this. This is just the basic thing. I'm not trying to make something amazing here, just a random little default map going on, okay? Like I said, we're going to close this because I don't want it in there. Oh, I've dragged it in there. Test map you don't want in there, you want to put it in Pokemon Essentials, so all original stuff can be closed and you just got this test map here, okay? So each map will have their own little thing. So this is test map, okay? So now we're going to head over to the intro. Don't worry, there is a master plan behind all of this, okay? So test map, and we're going to make like layer 2, we're going to put a flower here, and a flower here. You'll see why later. Obviously it looks normal now, yeah? So we're going to go to intro, and this is the one that's set on, this little default one here. We're going to change it because we're going to go to edit event in the top left. So we're going to go edit event top left, and I think this is the one where you talk to Professor Oak and stuff, okay? So I'm going to quickly turn down my mic because it's loud as hell and you guys won't like hear it, I don't think. So I'm going to quickly hit save, and press play. So if we press this little play button, it'll play the game itself, and this is how it starts up straight away. No intro, no nothing. You know what I mean? So I think I've already saved it. So we're going to hit new game. Obviously I don't think you'll have to do this. See that it says please refer to the thing. That's still very, very loud for me. Okay, so this is the ordinary intro, okay? So as you can see, the background is the white and the green shade. You got this little thing underneath Professor Oak, you got Professor Oak himself. So if we open the folder for Pokemon Essentials, you remember opening this to play the game in the Pokemon Justice Point 2. If we go into, I think it's graphics, and it is under, I think it's under, like, it's not transitions, it is under, here we go, titles. So if you go titles, this is the very beginning of the game. We'll go into that in a minute. I should have done that one first, really. I didn't really think too far ahead on that one. Where is it? If I find it, I'll let you know where it is. Just bear with me. I think it's this one, actually. Is it this one? Hold on, if we see Professor Oak and stuff and yourself, then we know. Yeah, okay, right. So, what you want to go then, to edit this like main intro thing, the pictures and whatnot, you want to go over to graphics, and, oh Christ, where was it? I think it was pictures, graphics and pictures, okay? So, the first thing we're going to want to change is the background, the white and green background. So we're going to have to find that on here. Obviously, you'll find it, trust me, you'll see. Okay, so this is like Professor Oak and stuff. That's what Professor Oak looks like, as you can see. That's pretty cool. And here's the normal green background, okay? Now you can do what you want with this background as long as you keep it the same size. So the size is, mine's 512 times 384. So the height is 512, no sorry, the width I think that is 512, and the height is 384, okay? I'm not sure the size really matters about how big it is because you can't really make it that big anyway. But make it a PNG image, and it has to be 512 by 384, okay? Now, because I've already made 0.1 of Pokemon Essentials, I'm going to go ahead and find that. So, I can't even minimize this, so I'm going to quickly close this. Minimize. I'm going to keep this one open. So like I said, you can open this in like Photoshop or Paint or whatever you use, and you can edit that however you want, and like I'll show you exactly what we're gonna do with that. So if I go with this one, on Justice, don't worry about this, guys. This is just for me because I've obviously done it myself. So, where's my? there we go. Right, so you see this intro background, okay? So we're gonna, this is what I had mine as. It was like a Luxray looking one, because I love Luxray, it's amazing. So we're gonna copy that, and we're gonna, ooh, I don't know actually. I'm gonna paste that in. Can I paste? No, we're just gonna go Control V. There we go, so we got this, right? And now we're gonna okay. Free. And we're gonna do this. So this is 0. You know what I mean? So that's the exact same as what that just said, okay? So intro BG, nothing else, okay? Just intro BG. So now that that's done, if I close this, sorry. And like, so that should be the background done. If we quickly go back. Ah, here we go, my bad. Okay, so if you save and then go to somewhere else real quick, test map or something, then go back to intro, then go to press play. And it should load, you'll see this little loading thing. There you go, it loads like the images and stuff you've just done. Click new game again. I don't know why I've saved already. So here you go, here's the background that I've just put in, which is the Luxray thing. You see what I'm saying? All you gotta do is basically, everything you want to change on here is mostly in the pictures file of the data. So, like the intro background, obviously I changed that to that one. It's automatically put it to intro background 2 for some reason. I don't know why it would do that, but it does. And yeah, just leave it as it is, because you don't want to mess with it too much. But yeah, so obviously, if you want to change the floor Professor Oak is on, go to intro bass and replace that with whatever you want to make it. So you can make it black and red or something, that'd be really cool. And place it underneath him, obviously just replace that and it will automatically be there. And that's basically how you change all different things. You can change Professor Oak if you want, and all that sort of thing. Oh, that's the wrong file. That's why, what an idiot. No, so it doesn't, yeah, it does actually do it. No, wait, no, that's the wrong one. There we go, this is the right one. What am I talking about? But yeah, it's the same thing, same principle. Here you go, look. So you can see it, we can get rid of this one now. We don't actually need that green one, so it'll just be intro background, this one. It doesn't actually do that, just replace whatever you like with what you want there. So this intro bass, the green one, is obviously there, like I just said. Replace that with whatever you want, just call it the same, and the information will automatically put it in. Unless you want to go into detail of naming it yourself, you just change the info, that's all you have to do. But if you just replace this, it'll be so much quicker and easier, and I found it that way. So obviously you got intro boy, intro girl, intro oak. Okay, so obviously if you keep talking to him and stuff, all the backgrounds change. Like this one, the orange one, is that here too? The options, I don't know if it's in the pictures. It should be, right? I do not know. I don't know, but it's somewhere around here. Pretty sure. No, I don't see it, but it's definitely in. Oh, here you go. So like, the color, the orange, is this help background. That's what it's called. So I should have seen that straight away. Obviously the C is like this one here. You can change if you really want to. Like, you know, I'm going to change them because it makes it really unique and it's just a nice little touch to your game yourself. This is probably the longest episode I'll make of how to make a game, basically, just for the intro, because the intro is a lot complicated. So, so you click on no info needed. Creatures called Pokemon. So this little Marill, you can make whatever you want. So you can change intro Marill to whatever you want, literally whatever you want. You can either replace the picture or name it intro whatever Pokemon you've got or whatever, you know what I mean, and just change the information on this. Now I'm going to show you how to change the main information. Obviously if you see what he's saying, you'll know exactly what I mean. So if you choose boy, it comes up with intro boy, which you can change the picture, as I said, and change how you look and everything. So that's really cool. Right, so now I'm going to go out of this, as it's already saved the thing. And I believe the top left, if you go to top left and edit event, actually no, just ignore me just for a second so I can quickly figure this out. Yeah. Okay, so top left, okay, you gotta listen now, this is serious. Edit event, top left, okay? So then change text option, middle high. Okay, this is like the main stuff you don't really need to mess around with, okay? So intro background, as you can see in the little show picture 1 intro background. See, that's the background which I had as Luxray, I think. I believe that's it. Execute transition. Okay, intro bass center. This is the little green patch that I was on about. Intro oak is picture 3, which brings in. And this little 256172 little thing here is exactly whereabouts on the screen he stands. So that at the moment is pinpoint middle, I think, like directly in the middle. If I quickly show you exactly what I mean, so 256172. So if I press play, it's just a little demo just to show you what exactly I mean by that. Whatever. Okay, so as you can see, he stood like practically in the middle. I think he's to the right a little bit, I'm not entirely sure, but I'm pretty sure it's the middle. So if I go right click on this, edit event, and then intro oak, if I change that, if I go to right click it and edit, and it'll say constant, it'll say X, I'm going to change that to 100, and Y, I'm going to change that to actually no, I'm just going to keep the Y because I don't want him to go too high or too low because he stood perfectly. So X 100, and then we're going to go to apply, OK, click the save button, and then click play. So now, if it doesn't crash, because the Pokemon Essentials does crash sometimes when the code doesn't go right and you have to figure out what you've done wrong. So we're going to change that in a minute. Bye. So if you can see, he slides in now, okay, because later on he stands there, but at the beginning he stands there now, so it slides in. We're going to quickly fix that. So if we close it, edit event, and we're going to quickly change him. Yeah, here, it says here, picture 3 intro oak center 100 172, and it says picture 3, which is oak, okay, at 15 center, so it moves him again. So you want to change this one to 100, okay, because picture 3 is intro oak, okay. So you want to quickly apply that and just make sure it doesn't move again. Okay, so this text here, hello, sorry to keep you waiting, /blue, wow, /b, sorry, I gave it away completely then. /b equals /blue, basically. So if you put /b and then write something, it'll come up in blue writing. If you put /g, I think it is, the writing will come up in red. No, I think it's /r. Hold on, I think it's /g. I actually don't know, hold on. Or F. Oh, I don't even know, hold on. Ooh. I can't see where it says red or anything. Okay, I'll show you how to do the writing later. It doesn't really matter too much about that right now anyway. So this is the background music, and it says begin. That's the song name of it. This is obviously the beginning noise of the intro. So I've centered those two, and if we press play, yes, we do want to save. I forgot to click the save button, but it will ask you if you want to save anyway. New game. So Oak should be. There you go. So Oak doesn't move now. Okay, see, I've put him over there. He looks hilarious there now. But yeah, I've put him over there, so you can see that it does work perfectly, and all the information is basically there. You just have to read into it a little bit more. So obviously, edit event. And as I was saying before, if you don't want to replace the picture, like intro Marl, you can add another picture in there and say add intro 2. No, we can call it something that's not on here. Intro Marl 2, okay? So, let's find out where Marl comes in. There we go. So here, show picture 3 intro Marl, okay? So on there, edit, and you can picture graphic. If you click this, it will show you exactly what you can add in there. Whatever's in this folder, this entire file, will pop up in this little place. And whatever you put in there, obviously, is going to show up perfectly. All this is something you can mess with if you really want to. Obviously, all you have to do is read into it. What I was going to show you about this, we've got choices. I forgot to tell you about that. Okay, so here it goes. We've got, are you a boy or girl? Show choices. So this one, obviously there's a little thing you can do which is insert, and it'll say show choices. So you click on that, choice 1, 2, when cancel equals 2. Okay, so you can change that if you want to. But this one is show choices, boy or girl. So when you click on boy, this will happen, and this will happen, and this will happen. Okay, and if you click B, nothing will happen. So this is what that is. When you leave this, that's the end of it basically. If you click on girl, as it says when girl, it initializes this, 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 and it enters all this. And then from there on, it carries on with different things. 2 is just to end it so it doesn't happen again. So after you've done all this, and you've gone through it, basically, right at the end here, it says transfer player to 003, which is map 3, to player name's house. So slash player name is your name. So whatever you put as your name on the game, people will call you that. If you put slash pn, that means the computers will say your name if slash pn's there. So instead of that, you want to click on right click. Like I said, you made a test map. This is why. Okay, so at the bottom you right click it, go to edit, and it says direct appointment. Go straight to go all off the original stuff. Don't want that. Go on test map, and you want to go right here. So this little square is exactly where you should spawn. So you click on that. You don't want any of this. Fading, yes, is fine. Okay, so all that is done. Wait 20 frames, change in tone. I'll tell you all about this basically on another episode about obviously the scripting and everything like that. But that's all you need to know for now. Obviously, all I say is read through it, see what you want the Professor Oak to say. Try not to change the choices or anything because that's the main intro. Keep it the way it is, if that makes sense. But yeah, so that's the main of it. So if I click OK, you don't really need to click apply, but if you just click OK, save, or press play and then save. But if you press play now, it should load everything I've changed. There we go, so it says test. We're going to go to new game. Oh yeah, I forgot to move Professor Oak back. Oh, please refer to the Pokemon thingy. Right, I'm just going to quickly get rid of that. Sorry, I forgot to show you. Right click, edit event. So it says here, at the very, very top, change text options. We can get rid of that. And please refer to the Pokemon Essentials, get rid of that. I think that's about it. Prepare for transaction is about, I think that's all you need really. And then let's just check because I don't want to mess it up right now. New game. Yeah, there you go. So transaction, Professor Oak stood exactly where I left him. And then he says this rubbish. Okay. Oh, I just clicked the instruction button, I didn't need that. No info needed. Okay. So there's Meryl. Obviously you can change Meryl, like I said. You can change everything on this basically. Da, 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 da. So, boy or girl, this is the choice I was on about. So boy, and then it initializes this stuff. We're going to call ourselves test. What's A? Oh yeah, okay, so C is A, by the way. Test. Oh, how'd you go back? There we go. Test. So, your name is Test, yes, are you ready? Blah blah blah. There we go. Right, so now look, we've spawned on Tester map. Obviously, as you can see, there's black outlines where the map stops, if that makes sense. But yeah, we spawned exactly where I wanted to. So that was perfectly done. If you guys have any questions, any comments at all, please leave it in the comment section. Obviously, all the links you're going to need are in the description. Sorry this episode was so long, but there was a lot of detail that needed to be filled in. Next episode, I'm not entirely sure what we're going to do. Probably change the skin of the character or something. If there's anything you specifically want to know, let me know in the comments as well, and I'll get to it as soon as I can. I don't know when I'm going to be uploading next. Sorry, I got my words mixed up then. Because, well, just internet issues and work and life stuff. So, you know. But I hope this episode helped, guys. I hope you all achieve what you wanted to achieve. And yeah, like I said, all links in the description. Please leave a comment. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe if it helped. And I'll see you on the next episode. Goodbye, guys.